The faint hum of control consoles and the soft chatter of tactical officers filled the command chamber of the Imperial flagship Vornaxis, pride of the Trelvic Galactic Empire. High Marshal Keezer's angular face twitched as he stared at the holographic projection above the central dais. A crimson that blinked steadily within a field of Imperial blue. One vessel. A human vessel. This is a mistake. Keezer growled, mandibles clicking with irritation. Run the scan again. His adjutant, Commander Yovek, did not move. The young officer's scales paled a shade as his voice wavered. We've run it 4 times. High Marshal. Same result. A human warship, class designation unknown, appearing inside Sector 12-7. Keezer's golden eyes narrowed. That's impossible. 12-7 is Imperial core space. There are no jump routes, no wormholes, no known gravitational anomalies. How did it get here? The bridge fell silent. Keezer clenched his jaw. The Trelvic Empire ruled over 8,000 systems. Their fleets patrolled every border. Their scanners mapped every known subspace fold. Their intelligence networks pierced every star cluster resistance cell. Humanity, the humans, were dangerous, yes, but they were quarantined, watched, contained beyond the rim. How in the black void of the stars had one of their ships appeared here, in the very heart of Imperial territory? Has it moved? Keezer asked sharply. No, sir, Yovek replied. It's drifting. No active energy signatures. Minimal life support. No response to hails. Keezer's spines bristled. This could be a trick. Or a message, whispered a darker voice in his mind. The humans had never forgotten the Treaty of Orion's Edge, even if the Empire pretended to. The treaty that ended the War of Expansion, where the humans were pushed back, their colonies razed, their fleets shattered. Officially, they had been subdued, isolated beyond the rim, allowed to wither on their fragile worlds. Unofficially, rumors abounded. Whispers of hidden human fleets, silent warships with technologies the Empire couldn't explain. But no one had ever seen proof. Until now, Keezer turned to his fleet operations officer. Assemble the 12th Armada. I want that ship surrounded. No mistakes. Admiral Royce leaned against the reinforced glass of the observation deck, watching the swirling blue gas clouds drift beyond the viewport. The old man's eyes were calm, almost bored, as the Imperial ships began to blink into existence around them. 73 capital-class vessels, reported Lieutenant Voss from the tactical station. Estimated 600 fighters and interceptors deploying. They're not subtle. Royce chuckled softly. They never are. The Sparrowhawk drifted silently, its sleek, obsidian hull absorbing almost all radar and thermal signatures. Its engines were cold. Shields were down. Life support minimal. From the outside, it looked abandoned, a relic adrift in space. But inside, every console gleamed with readiness. Every weapon system sat primed beneath stealth casings. And every crew member aboard the human warship knew exactly what they were doing. Empire reaction time is predictable, Voss added, scrolling through data feeds. But faster than projections. We expected 8 hours. They surrounded us in 4. Royce shrugged. Good. Saves time. The younger officer hesitated, then asked a question on everyone's mind. Sir, why here? Why Sector 12-7? You know what this place is. The Admiral's face darkened with memory. I do. I remember every planet they burned, every colony they sterilized, every lie they told after Orion's Edge. His fingers tightened against the railing. This sector is their pride, their unassailable core. And now we're in it. But the ship's inactive. No signals. No weapons deployed. We look vulnerable. We are vulnerable. By design. Roy straightened, eyes gleaming with quiet fury. Let them think it's a trap. Let them panic. It's time the Empire learns what fear feels like. High Marshal Keyser's patience was a fragile thread as reports flooded in. Probe scans confirmed the vessel's human origin. Architecture consistent with post-Orion human military design, but with unfamiliar modifications. Its weapons were concealed, but the hull alone bristled with hidden offense potential. It was a warship, make no mistake. And yet, it drifted. Silent. Inert. No response to comms? Keyser confirmed. None, sir. Keyser bared his fangs in frustration. Board it. I want answers. The boarding crafts latched onto the Sparrowhawk's hull with precision. Armored strike teams of the Empire's finest. The Praetorian Claw breached the airlocks, weapons ready, expecting resistance. What they found was nothing. Silent corridors, empty decks, flickering status lights. Not a single human in sight. Their leader, Captain Drellick, reported back with rising unease. High Marshal, the ship is deserted. Systems show minimal power. No life signs. Keyser's eyes narrowed. No, this isn't right. Humans are many things. Foolish isn't one of them. Drellick continued exploring. In the main command chamber, they found something that made every scale on his body stand on end. A console powered down, except for one screen. A simple message looped, written in Imperial Basic. We never left. Drellick relayed the message. The command deck of the Vornaxis descended into stunned silence. We never left. Keyser repeated. His claws tapped the console edge rhythmically. They want us to know they're here, that they can infiltrate even our core systems. This is a mistake. It's a demonstration. Yolvek's voice quivered. Sir, should we destroy the ship? Keyser considered it. Every instinct screamed for the obliteration of this defiant human relic. But strategy overruled pride. Destroying the vessel would erase evidence. Evidence of security breach so vast, so unfathomable, that heads across the Empire would roll. His included. No, better to recover it. Study it. Understand how the humans had done this. Tow it to Research Command. Keyser ordered. Maximum containment. I want every scrap of data extracted. No Imperial broadcast about this incident. We keep this quiet. Yolvek nodded. Though unease clouded his eyes. Admiral Royce sipped dark coffee aboard a different ship now, hidden far beyond sensor range, watching the live feed. They took the bait, Voss confirmed, grinning. Royce smiled grimly. Good. Now they'll tear themselves apart trying to figure out how we got that ship into their precious sector 12-7. And when they realized the Sparrowhawk was never alone, Voss asked, voice low with anticipation. Royce's eyes glittered. They'll realize the war they thought they won never ended. In the Empire's hidden research station orbiting Shavak Prime, engineers and scientists pored over the Sparrowhawk. Every system was dissected, analyzed, cataloged, but they found nothing. No FTL signatures consistent with known human drives. No wormhole traces. No evidence of subspace tampering. The ship's records were wiped clean beyond recovery. And then the virus activated. At exactly midnight Imperial Standard Time, every screen aboard the station, every console, every datapad, lit up simultaneously. A human face stared back at them. Admiral Royce, you thought we were exiled. You thought you could erase us from history. His voice was calm, cold. But humans don't vanish. We adapt. We infiltrate. We endure. The image flickered, replaced by a map of the Empire. Dozens of red dots appeared, locations across Imperial space. Hidden, silent, watching. We never left. The feed ended. The virus locked down the station systems. Communications jammed. Defense grids deactivated. Panic rippled through the Empire. Keyser stood frozen aboard the Vornaxis, staring at the unfolding chaos on his displays. This cannot be, Yolvek stammered. How? Keyser's claws dug into the console, drawing blood. His mind raced. If the humans had embedded themselves across the Empire, if their warships, their agents, their fleets were already here, the implications were catastrophic. Worse yet, there had been no demands, no ultimatums, just a quiet, terrifying message. We never left. It meant only one thing. The humans weren't threatening war. They were already at war, and the Empire hadn't even realized. Far beyond the Empire's borders, hidden human fleets stirred. Stealth cruisers, Black Ops teams, deep infiltration units. Waiting, watching. Royce gazed at the tactical holo aboard the hidden flagship Resolute, his expression unreadable. They'll panic, Voss said quietly. They'll overreact, hunt shadows, turn on each other. Royce nodded once. That's the plan. Fear's a weapon, and they've handed it to us. The galaxy's most powerful empire had just discovered a terrifying truth. The humans were no longer confined to the rim. They were everywhere, and they never left.